Does Wemby have the capacity to change the game with the same impact as Steph?
Hell yeah. I mean, when I listen to you and how you talk about like defenses change for Steph, right? And like coverages and a whole different style, I look at Wemby and say, like, yo, this dude is still a kid, right? And, he has every opportunity different than Steph coming in. You know what I mean? To like be a superstar from the get-go. And
Mm-hmm.
so Steph is iconic because he is self-made. He is a self-made superstar and a self-made, iconic, upper echelon player and a game changer. Wemby came in the game as a game changer. You know what I mean? And so I
Mm-hmm.
think from an impact perspective, you're not one. He's a rarity. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And so there could be, as it has already become, a trend of highly skilled big guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we seen Joker and was like, damn, dude, like a point center, that's crazy. Now you see a Wemby and it's like a 7'6" shooting guard. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And you saw
Mm-hmm.
KD, and it was like, damn, a 7 foot shooting guard. You know what I mean? And so, like, this dude he got a little KD. You know what I mean? He learning how to be a little Giannis this year. You know what I mean? He's just looks like a sponge that's having the best time out there. You know what I mean? And he
Mm-hmm.
ain't afraid to go for the greatest, you know what I mean? The greatest title, you know what I mean? The
Yep.
greatest thing. So
Yep.
that's my thought.
I think hell no. There's a 0% chance Wemby's impact can be the same or even remotely close to Steph. And here's why. Wemby is as special of a player as we've seen coming probably
Mhm.
and possibly in the history of the NBA. And that's why he can't have an impact because you just can't be 7'6" or 7'5" or
And
whatever,
be
however tall
relatable.
he is. Like nobody's just gonna be 7'6" and want to do and like want to do what Wemby do. One of the reasons Steph has had such a large impact on the game that he had is because he looked like he everybody's size. And
No,
so
for sure.
because he looked
For
like he
sure. For
everybody's
sure.
size, everybody think I can be Steph
I can do that.
because
Yes.
regardless of how athletic I am, I can learn to shoot the ball. And if I can shoot the lights out the ball and I can run all day, and I can work on my handle, I can be Steph. The reality is where they failed to realize is no, you can't. Because his shot is like God given with a
Totally.
God given work ethic that tops is topped by maybe two people ever. Like,
You know what I
so,
mean?
his ball handling, like Steph has an uncanny ability with his hands in general. Like we go bowling, he gonna bowl to something. Even if he ain't bowled in 5 years. If we go golf, y'all obviously all know he's great at that. If we go to the batting cages, he's gonna hit home runs. If we go to a ping pong tournament, he's gonna be at the final table. Like he has this uncanny ability with his hands and his hand-eye coordination, which is another thing. And so again, like yes, you can practice these things. Once somebody wants to ask me, like, yo, why you don't shoot with the same arc as Steph? I said,
Yes.
what? Why you don't shoot with the same arc as Steph? So why would you ask me that? Like, do you think I wouldn't want to shoot with the same arc as Steph? Like, or do you think it's that simple to shoot with that type of arc every time you shoot the ball? Do you know what goes into a jump shot? Do you know how every part of your body got to be on one accord at the same time to get that rhythm every time? Do you know how hard it is to master a shot to where it looked the same every time? I said, so I don't even understand why you asked me that. Nonetheless, I said all of that to say no. Like, so I just don't think because people aren't going to see Wimby and be like, oh, I can be that. Like,
No, but I don't, that no. But I got to challenge you on this because Wemby comes from the Steph tree, right? So shooting threes,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Handle. And what makes him different is he's the actual first player you've ever seen in your life that was created on 2K.
For sure.
You
We
feel
thought
what I'm
KD,
saying?
and then they came with Wemby.
Right. So like the kids is like charging up their 2K characters to be set. Like this was stuff we would do when we would do our My Player. Oh yeah, I want my dude 7'6"
Yeah.
with a handle, could dunk, block shots, and now it's like, oh shit, it's a real like 2K My Player, like in the NBA. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen,
And,
I can agree with that, BD.
and so tracking his stats because of this era. This era is based on, stats and analytics and his pace. He's on pace to transcend a lot of categories from if he stays healthy and have the longevity and the career, and if they can build around him, but individually from like a getting out the blocks, like bro, he on pace to like be a game changer.
I think all of that is, I think I agree with all of that, and all of those things are true. But like right now, he counted the center, but he counted the two. And I just think like, even if you look at KD's game, KD when KD came into the league, KD was a two. He was a shooting guard when he came into the league in Seattle. He was the starting shooting guard. As KD career went on, he became a three, then he became a four, and nobody gonna want to admit it, but KD had his most dominant and most successful years at the 3 and 4, right? And it's not a knock to KD that he had his most successful years at the 3 and 4. What happened was it allowed everybody else to form their roles once he moved to those positions. And with Wemby, where I don't think is going to happen is, how long can he play that way and not win at a high level? Like, and not, they're winning more this year, but in order to win at a high level, meaning in the playoffs, as you know, you need everybody to be clicking on all cylinders. Like, you need everybody to be filling their role when you're trying to win at a high level. And so for Wemby, I think at some point he's going to have to learn when to move out of the way, and I can't just trail into this three, or I can't just come down. Like right now, Wemby's also, and no one really talks about this, Wemby's benefiting right now off of his naiveness.
That's what I'm saying.
He's benefiting off of not knowing how to play basketball right now and just playing off of sure talent and sure ability. Right now, that's cool because he in year 2. No one's accepting that in year 6. And so then you're in year 6.
Yeah, but
no one's accepting you doing that in year 6.
He got 4 years to look
that's
what
fine.
he's doing.
So it's just going to be
look what he's doing in year 2.
That's fine, but it's just going to be him putting up great numbers.
Next year he gonna put up even better numbers,
and that's fine. Next year, but if they don't win, then it's going to become. But this is what it is, though, BD. If they don't win, because everybody else can't really fill their roles the way them roles need to be filled, and they don't win, then people are going to start attacking you for doing that. And then it's an issue that you're doing that. And a whole other thing comes with it. It ain't just like, oh, you just get to play as long as you can and figure it out. No, that pressure starts to mount. You supposed to be that dude? Oh, you ain't won it yet. Oh, now you trying to figure that out. So then it becomes less about, oh my God, look how he just came across half court. And in his mind, it's going to become, I have to do what I got to do to win. And that may mean I need to slide to this block a little more. I just don't see it happening.
I do. Here's my
He's going to be as special as they come, but I don't see
here's my thesis around this. I got Wemby on my team. I better hurry up and figure out a role if I want to stay around.
That's fine.
You know
but
what
if
I
he ain't
mean?
winning, they're gonna be saying the
Yeah,
opposite.
but he got a lead, but it's also it take a team. So somebody else got to step up, right? And somebody or they got to go build a team around him to build winners and build a winning system. Because San Antonio got to win an ecosystem. They got to go get. They got to go. Those dudes in San Antonio right now, like the problem with Wemby is he don't have a Ja Morant type of personality. You know what I mean? And he don't.
He got Chris Paul.
Yeah, but Chris Paul is not a young dude that's ready to bark up your chest. You know what I mean? Like San Antonio, they ain't barking at y'all. They just out there playing basketball,
but
trying
San
to run the
Antonio
plays
never gonna
and
be
shit.
that, and they not gonna bring in a guy that's like that. That's not their culture.
San Antonio was cocky, arrogant. You know what I mean? They
but it was
tough,
quiet arrogance though. They weren't just barking up the chimney. Like,
they never talked.
They never running up the chimney. They wasn't on that.
But they had a. They had a championship pedigree.
Yeah, arrogance.
You feel what I'm
championship
saying?
arrogance about them for sure.
Yeah, like y'all not gonna beat us. Y'all not smart enough. You know what I mean? Like, haha, y'all winning right now. We gonna walk y'all down. They had all of that ism.
1,000%.
Right, or Detroit Pistons, or like what these young dudes now, they got like a little fight. Like, hold on, Draymond, you ain't gonna punk us. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm saying for San Antonio is they don't have no young dudes yet that I see, not even Wemby, you know what I mean? Or somebody to ride with Wemby to be like, hold on, bro, like we barking up y'all tree too. We on our way back, you know what I mean? And so right now it's just like, okay, we showcasing talent to your point. But I think for him, because he's so naive and he's watching everybody, bro. You know what I mean? He's a sponge of the game. He's going to push himself to win. That's the only way that he's going to exist as a phenomenon. And I think he actually has the personality and the game to want that. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
And so but they got to get some dogs around them, and they got to start standing up for themselves. Because if you're relying on Chris Paul to do that, like Chris Paul is supposed to be the dude that calm y'all down and make sure y'all playing basketball. Y'all should be doing everything else, you know what I mean? And just playing off of sheer force, sheer energy, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like trying to be somebody, everybody trying to claim a name as something and not going off a highlight or a good game or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I feel it. And you can see that they don't have that. You know why?
They don't.
Because Russ is standing there doing Wemby like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Russ a wild dude. He's sitting there.
Right.
He said, hey, don't touch my hair. Russ say, what you gonna do?
Man, come on, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right. And they, it's like ain't a vet over there. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like Chris Paul can tell him, hey, Chris Paul gonna give him the ism. Hey, bro, don't ever let nobody son you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a shit. So he got to develop a meanness.
Yes.
Right? He's got to be mean. Right now, he's just talent, having fun, naive. But soon as it click and it's like, oh, I got to be a cold assassin, a killer. I got to be thinking about every aspect of the game. So then I'm the show, not just like, oh, I'm going to the guard. I'm going to put up 40. And, if we win, we win. If we don't, it's like, nah, you got to go now become. I mean, Giannis did it. You know what I mean? He did. Giannis did it. And I think, this kid got talent too to do it. And
JT did it.
Yeah.
JT did it. Where he came in, he was young, talented, battled with Bron in the conference finals, right? But didn't quite have it, couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah.
A couple more times, couldn't get over Jimmy Butler, right? Then he played us, couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah.
He developed that, right? You have to develop that.
You have to. Yeah. You have to. And for him, he as a young dude, he had a lot of success early.
Yes, he did.
So to keep, you know what I mean? He keep knocking at the door. He may not be saying them, but now when you look at him, you know what I mean? It's like there's some fire there. You know what I mean? Because he wanted so bad, bro. He wanted so bad, and now they won a championship. He know what that feel like. It's a different level to his game this year where he like, I'm a finisher. I'm a closer. You know what I mean? Like now they starting to sync up. And so I think Wemby, he is sponge. He got, you know what I mean? He got to absorb that.
Yes, he is.
And so he can be the personality that the San Antonio Spurs never was.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Agree.
So he has the freedom to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And with a little bit of meanness with his personality, takes San Antonio. And now it's like, okay, now you know it's a wild, wild west. And you know, Wemby is whatever nickname people gonna give him that don't sound like Wemby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I listen, I agree with you 100%. I think Wemby does have that level of talent. I think he has that aura around him that people can, you know, feed off of, and that can become a larger than life personality, which he already is larger than life. I think he has all of that. I just go back to the original question of, can he change the game like Steph? And I still stand by my answer. The reason I think no is because in order for him to eventually win, he's not going to be able to play as random. And then you just become, if you're not able to play as random as he is right now, you become one of the most special players we've ever seen. But as far as changing the game, we can't change to be Wemby. Like, we can't.
No, but he can change the game as far as, all right, ain't going to be no little dudes running around here shooting threes. You're going to have to stock up on some 7-footers. Like he could, if he developed that trait, you stock up on 7-footers. Now people are drafting different because they like, well, shit, we got 6 fouls and Wemby fouling people. You know what I mean? He fouling people out. He playing in the block.
In order for him to do that, though, he's going to have to get put on more weight because right now, like for instance, Russ was guarding him in that game. And it's no knock to Wemby. It's just that Russ going to get underneath you. He's going to get physical. He's stronger than you already, for sure. And so he got to learn. But what I'm saying is, in order to do what you're saying also, he's going to have to get way stronger because if you're saying that he's going to make you have to go draft more 7-footers that can shoot, that's not necessarily going to be the case if you can guard him with a 6'6" guy, because they're going to try to be physical and get underneath him. You see what I'm saying? So got to get stronger so that you then have to put a 7-footer on me because the 6-foot guy can't do nothing. So it now has to be a 7-footer. And the only way he can match me is if he can shoot the 3 ball as well. Then that starts to take
Wemby
form.
Wemby
it's just a lot of things that got to happen.
I give you that post. I give you a whole little post package. You'll never have to worry about a little dude standing you up in the post, man. Call 1-800-BART-OATMEAL. I got you, man. You know what I mean? That's all he need. Once he learn how to take it, like he don't even know he's 7'6", bro. You know what I mean? Like he don't know he's 7'6" in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's just talented. He's young. He's enthusiastic. But once he start figuring out, wait, hold on, bro. I'm this close to the basket. I ain't even got to jump. I'm blocking everything, getting every rebound, every putback. Okay, this is how I'm going to get my 40, 20, and 12.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Then I'm going to shoot my threes and all that to show like, okay, you know, this is out of flow. But, man, I'm going to lead when he decides he wants to lead the league in points in the paint, I think he can do it.